multitask. We're gonna go down and get these arrows while I tell you about something. So, when I started filming these videos, didn't really know what I was doing. I just decided to start filming myself doing things that I like doing. And it gave me motivation to get better at those things, because you don't want to suck on camera. That being said, you messing up and accidentally sucking on camera does happen. I want to film hunts. And I was able to film a couple of hunts before I left Ohio, but they were mostly on public land, and I mean, I'm no expert, so they didn't always turn out with the best results, but I did get some fantastic footage of stuff. You know, and it was stuff that, you know, you go back into camp or something like that, and then you tell everybody what happened, and everybody normally wonders if you're full of shit or not. But if you have it on camera, you can say, look, I saw a flock of like 40 turkeys go directly underneath my stand and not care that I was there, which I have. And then you get cool interactions with wildlife, like button bucks or little two-pointers that they're not very smart, and they'll just come in and hang out around you and inexplicably just stay there for long periods of time before they even realize that you're there. That's usually because they're young and dumb and they don't know any better, and they haven't been shot at yet. So I've got those. And then I've got shots of me missing a deer. I've got shots of an arrow arcing towards the target, arcing towards the deer, arcing towards the vital zone, and the deer just drops right out of the way. And I've got some stories about those. I've got footage of that, and it's wild. I had 2 of those in 1 year, and I didn't get any deer that year, and it was awful. But that's archery for you. And also, I wasn't as good of a shot as I am right now. So, anyways, I didn't really know what I was going to do with this, other than film what I was doing, hopefully capture something really cool on camera, and I don't know, maybe share it. So when I got to Arizona, I invested in a really high-end camera, the Sony a7S III, and it was a huge investment. It damn near bankrupted me, but I recovered from it, made some financial decisions that were pretty smart. And most importantly, I've used this thing like a workhorse ever since. I take pictures with it. I use it for, semi-professional Instagram shots. I've used it for stuff at my job. I carry it with me every single day. That's when I really started making investment decisions that I really thought out and that were going to benefit me in the day-to-day, and this thing has. So my whole point to that is that once I started getting here and getting to know some of the people around here who hunt and stuff like that, I wanted to make an effort to try to film hunts, whether they be my own or whether they be other people's. And what's really a challenge out here that wasn't as big of a challenge in Ohio was, if I'm going to film myself, it has to be on a mule deer stock where the deer is bedded. It's going to be from a long way away, and I'm not going to be able to carry this thing with me where on the stalk. It's going to have to be in a stationary position, and if the deer moves, I'm not getting it on camera. It is what it is. In Ohio, I actually fabricated my own swing arm, camera swing arm, that mounted to the tree, and then I could manipulate into the exact position that I wanted, and then leave it there for the actual shot. And I didn't really have to do very much because I usually kept it right here so that it was pretty much right on my chest, obviously giving me enough clearance to draw my bow back and for it to fire. And it was made easier because I had a saddle, so it was like the camera could be right here and I was sort of leaned back. And then if I needed to manipulate the camera, this arm was already right there to make as less of a movement as I could, so that I can move it with as least movement as humanly possible. So little movements like that, and then draw back and fire. Obviously I can't do that here. So what I really want to do is get with some of these people that go out hunting and film their hunts. I was going to go on a hunt last weekend, but it turned out that the person couldn't get time off. It was sort of a last minute, hey, I can't go. He did make me aware that it was a possibility, but it was still one of those things where I was super excited to go on a mule deer hunt and just film this dude do what he does. Anyways, didn't happen. But I did rent this lens, so I figured film a whole bunch with the lens while I have it. It was cheap. It's a really nice lens that I rented for $100. Got it for a week. I send it back tomorrow. So, but that fell through. So I couldn't swing another hunt in the first period where deer hunting is open. So I'm going to have to go for the December through January period to hopefully plan and film some hunts. But there are a couple of people who are very interested in me tagging along and filming them. And right now, to be honest with you, I'm more excited about filming a hunt than I am actually going on a hunt to get an animal. So there's a lot to learn. I'm usually in the woods in Ohio and looking for deer sign, and then just pretty much sitting on a food plot or something like that, waiting for a deer to come by and getting a shot off within 27 yards, something like that. This is much different. I've got a lot to learn, and it's going to be fun. I may have lined up a film for a bear hunt. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that or not, but the same guy that wasn't able to make the hunt knows someone who is a bear hunt outfitter. So that might be a cool experience to go on. I'm going to see if I can get on one of those hunts to document it and hopefully get some fantastic footage and be able to edit it up. So that's what I got going on for this season. I am an Arizona resident now, officially and legally by the Arizona Game and Fish Code. So I can get a over-the-counter mule deer tag for like $30, which I am very excited about. Because when I wasn't a resident, but I wasn't legally a resident in terms of the Game and Fish hunting code, it was like $250, $300. So definitely behooves you to be a resident of Arizona if you want to hunt here. So unless you got the dough. If you got the dough, you can do whatever you want. But that's what I got going on. I'm excited for this season. A lot of opportunity. Some real good things going on for me. And I'm excited to share whatever I can, whether it be good or bad. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel, but I'm going to see where it goes, and I'm excited about the future. And hopefully, I'll get to share with you some of those experiences, especially on those hunts, because I loved color grading the Flagstaff hike to hunt footage. It was one of my favorite things, and I developed a new LUT for it, and it was awesome. It came out great. May not be your cup of tea in terms of color, but I thought it looked really cool, and I'm excited to film some more and get to color grading all of that, and hopefully getting some really, really good hunting footage. So look for that. I'll let you know if it's coming up, and I'll let you know what I got going on. Thank you so much for watching, and have a pretty good day. That was my group, by the way. I don't know what happened on that bottom shot, but I'm not doing very well right now, but it'll get better. See you later.